Hello, and who do we have here? My name is Leo. Yeah, Leo will be helping me today to cook some eggs. But first, we need to discuss a little about the science of eggs and why we love them so much. You've been told that if you need to be nourished well, you need to eat a variety of things: pork, chicken, beef, and that helps you be healthy. You can't eat corn all the time, right? Not if you want to stay healthy. So you can't eat the same thing every day. You need to eat a variety. That's right. And one of my favorite things, really, that we use a lot of is what? Eggs. Do you know why we use so many eggs? Because eggs are delicious. And one thing I like is they have a shell on the outside. And when you crack it, it all comes out in one part. That's true. That's true. And inside the egg, when you break it, you have to be careful so it doesn't go everywhere. That's true. And inside the egg, we need to get that outside for most things, right? And that's pretty easy. We have to be careful so it doesn't go everywhere. And when you break it, it really is easy. That's true. Now, I wanted to let you know that there are things inside the egg, and there's fat that helps you stay healthy. There's also protein, right? There's a lot of protein, and that can help you build strong muscles and bone, and that's good, right? And the third thing is there's a bunch of vitamins and minerals. There really is quite a lot. It's just packed full of other good nutrition inside. Now, one of the things I wanted to tell you, and one of the other reasons that I really love eggs, is because if we eat beef and pork, then you have to actually kill it, right? With an egg, the animal continues to live and give more and more and more eggs again and again. Did you know that one chicken in during its lifetime, which is usually 5 to 6 years, that chicken, while it's still alive, will make 200 pounds of eggs. One chicken in one lifetime. That's a lot of food produced. And if we have a cow or other large animal, we feed it forever, and we feed it and feed it, and then for us to eat it, we have to kill it. With a chicken, that's not the case. We can still eat the eggs for a long time. Let's analyze how we use the egg and ways that we can take out that protein for our own nutrition. Now, what I want to do now is explain in pictures more of what's going on there. Under a microscope, you can see how proteins are long spring-like things. As we stir them, though, they connect together and make long, complex chains. So like you saw inside the picture, what's inside the egg is a lot of protein. And those protein chains are normally meshed together if you stir it a lot. And they make these long chains and they just go on and on. And what happens is inside the egg, that becomes tough. Now, there's three ways that we can break those protein chains. And the first is with air. And what you do is you beat them really fast and hard, and you stir them, and that helps to break the chains. The second thing is by using fat. Fat also, and we'll use cream and butter, and we'll show you how that's done by cooking the egg. Now, the third thing is after the butter and cream, what we will do is spray the pan, which helps make the eggs light and fluffy. Okay? The third thing is heat. That helps break the protein chains. So are you hungry? Are you ready to make some eggs? Good. Okay, first, remember we talked about being careful when we crack the eggs, so go ahead and crack those into the bowl. Okay, that's good. Now, go ahead and beat those up. Let's see what happens. Yeah, really stir them up there. And can you dip down in there and pull it up? I know we need to beat it more hard. Really whip it in there. Okay, let me show you how it looks now after you stirred it some. Do you see how there's still globs and lumps? Right? Now, what we want to do is add some cream. A little more, tad more. Yeah, that's good. Now, really beat that together. We've added some air and now some fat from the cream. And you see how it's more fluid? Beat it some more. And that will change it, right? Now the proteins are being broken down again and being more fluid. How's it looking? Okay, can I borrow it for a minute? Let me show you what I mean. Do you think you can do that? No, well, maybe not. Okay, now on the pan we're going to spray a little oil just to keep it from sticking. And I want you to get ready by getting some butter. That's right, that would be adding even more fat. Okay, put that in there. Good. Yeah, smooth it around there. Okay, now let's put in that beaten egg. Just dump it all in. Okay, good. Now we need to wait so it gets hot. Give that heat a chance to work. Now it'll start cooking on the outside and the color will get lighter. So just be patient. We're waiting for it to get lighter color and to cook around the edges. And as it cooks a little bit more around the edges, then what you're going to do is easily not stir it again, but because it's already been mixed in the bowl. Now, what we want to do is let the heat do its work. Okay, now gently fold it over. That's right, scoop right up underneath. Okay, and do you see how around the edges is coming up? Now move the other side over. That's it. And see how the color is getting lighter and fluffy inside? We could put some cheese in there, but now fold the whole thing over where it's onto the heat. The residual heat will continue to cook it. So we're just going to leave it for a little bit more. See, it'll continue to puff up and grow, right? A little bit more. Now fold the whole thing over. Good. Now let's wait just a little bit more. Yeah, just leave it alone. Do you think it looks good? Okay. Let's put it all on the plate. Just pour it on. Okay, wow. I think that's pretty cool. And have you seen that before? Put a little salt on if you want. Here's a fork. Now be careful, it's hot. Be careful. Let's see what it looks like underneath. Do you see how tender that is? Is that good? Quite delicious, right? You did a good job.